Hello everyone, good evening. This is Azhar. Student ID is 2500963. Today, in my presentation, I will describe how effective collaborative relationship with family and communities can facilitate the learning. First of all, I would like to talk about the most crucial frameworks that are National Quality Standard and the EYLF version 2 to point out the well-established and evidence-based approaches to family and engagement. With these discussions, we will observe how reflective and cultural responsive practice assist educators and families to collaborate in order to create a confident and connected learners. Moving to the next slide, first I will talk about why partnerships matters. A collaborative partnerships helps to foster the sense of belonging and becoming in children and contribute to their well-being and learning in different settings. It has been found that learning as a partners families help children to become more confident, motivated and persistent to in their home and care setting. During this session I will explain how these partners are connected to National Quality Standard and the EYL version 2 principle, describe how evidence-based strategies and examples of working with communities, and demonstrate how assessment could be the common process that allows listening to voice of each family. Now I will talk about the National Quality Standard, Quality Area 6. As we all know that Quality Area 6, which is focused on collaborations with families and relationship with the community. Standards 6.1 are concerned with respectful communication and mutual decision making. And the standard 6.2 provides inclusions via community network. These two factors are connected closely with the ecological theory of Bronfenbrenner, who admits that children are growing up in a system of relationship between family and cultural society. These Quality Area 6 and Quality Area 1 are interrelated to educational programs and relationship respectively, reminding us that it is a professional responsibility of educators and families. And now moving to the next slide, Early Year Learning Framework version 2. Early Year Learning Framework version 2 gives a principle that guide the quality practice and the three fundamental notations. First one, belonging. Second one is being. Lastly, becoming. These three key in the center of our work. The principle that surround this includes secure, respectful relationship, partnerships, and respect for diversity, equity, and inclusion. All the principles are indicative of significance of family, cooperations, and reflections. This model promotes the teachers to create learning with a family so that all children can feel included, identified, and given equal chance of succeed. Moving to the next slide, EYLA principle and practice in action. The EYLA principle are realized in practice. Observing diversity entails the appreciation of native language, cultural holidays, and narrative of community. Practice partnerships entails the design of curriculum experience together and the invitations to share families in their traditions, which helps to generate a sense of inclusion and identity. According to Darrelly and Kotasa, reflective practice can assist educators in exploring their communication style and prejudice to enhance communications. Now I will move on to the next slide, which is discuss about family engagement and strategies. Teachers must have deliberate plans to establish authentic interactions Trust is established by open communication via, you can say, conversation or newsletter, or using such platform to as a story park on daily basis. Co-designing learning enables the families to share stories and knowledge about their children. Cultural responsiveness makes the environment reflective and respectful to all families. Lastly, it should be decision making, but jointly through the use of advisory group of feedback. Moving to the next one, community partnerships and examples. As we all know that community partnerships are a way of learning that goes beyond service. The inclusion is facilitated and well-being is assisted through the collaboration with the libraries, cultural groups, and health service. As an illustration, the language development through the joint literacy events with the local libraries, cultural development, and community elders enhance the self-identity and respect. Assessment and feedback as a collaborations. The concept of assessment in early childhood should not be done with families but of them. It can be facilitated by using shared documentations like a portfolios and the learning stories so that families can understand how their child is recognized through his or her strength. The family feedback adds to the assessment by providing home opinions. Instructors promote equality inclusivity by conducting modern discussions during the class and family meetings. The ongoing cycle of process observations, documentation, share reflections, plans, appreciate the learning process of all children in a common story. And now I will talk about the impact on learning and inclusion. The partnership is a collaboration directly benefits of learning and outcome, which mentioned in quality area 1, 5 and 6 of EUILF. The cooperation between educators and families helps children to have a good identities, emotional stability, and courage of investigate. The engagement in community makes their bond with the world stronger, and open communications also facilitate well-being. This result proved that a genuine cooperation is not a genuine, but the basis of fair, inclusive education that enables every child to fulfill his or her potential in supportive communities. Now I will talk about the reflections that is very important. Reflections practice maintains aligns teachers and reflect on power, communication style, prejudice, and assumptions within the framework, engagement with each other. Collaboration is strengthened by listening to the voice of families, building inclusive space, continuous learning in area cultural competence, and professional development. Um, and demonstrating continuous engagement, educators are able to make sure that partnerships are genuine, respective, closely linked to the changing needs of children and their families. Moving to the next slide, that is in conclusion part, I would like to say a good collaborations involving teachers, parents, and the society are quality and early childhood educations, aligning the practice with EUIL version 20 National Quality Standard Area 6. The educators foster belonging and inclusions of lifelong learning. We are now firmly committed to helping each child feel acknowledged, respected, and fostered to achieve his or her learning and life. Here I provide some references for my presentations. These are